Toughness of a material is measured by the A. Vickers hardness test, B. Scratch test, C. Universal testing machine, D. notched bar test. The correct answer is Universal testing machine. Pick out the wrong statement about nucleate boiling. A. Bubble generation is by expansion of entrapped gas vapor at small cavities in the surface. B. Surface temperature is greater than the saturation temperature of the liquid. C. Heat transfer from the surface of the liquid is less than that in film boiling. D. The temperature is less than that of film boiling. The correct answer is the temperature is less than that of film boiling. LD Linz-Donowitz converter is used in the production of A. Copper, B. Steel, C. Zinc, D. Aluminium. The correct answer is steel. Turning machining of usually does not require any cutting fluid. A. Cast iron, B. Stainless steel, C. Mild steel, D. Copper. The correct answer is cast iron. Powder metallurgy processing can be used for making A. Dispersion strengthened copper rod, B. Self-lubricating bearing and cemented carbide, C. Connecting rod, D. Piston. The correct answer is self-lubricating bearing and cemented carbide. The moment of inertia of a body comes into play in motion. A. Curvilinear, B. Linear, C. Rotational, D. None of these. The correct answer is rotational. Thermoplastics are never molded using A. Injection molding, B. blow molding, C. Extrusion, D. Compression molding. The correct answer is compression molding. Pick out the wrong statement. If the net positive suction head NPSH requirement of a pump is not satisfied, then A. It will deliver low discharge of liquid, B. Its efficiency will not be affected, C. It will not develop sufficient head to raise water, D. It will be cavitated. The correct answer is its efficiency will not be affected. While the thermosetting polymers are amorphous in nature, the thermoplastic polymers are either amorphous or crystalline. The crystalline polymers are characterized by the A. Low impact strength, B. High flexibility, C. Better finish and surface appearance, D. High plastic deformation. The correct answer is low impact strength. The stress at which a metal fails by fatigue lies A. near the fracture point of the stress-strain curve, B. in the plastic range, C. in the elastic range, D. none of these. The correct answer is in the elastic range. Annealing of a material does not A. permit its further cold working, B. soften it, C. case harden it, D. none of these. The correct answer is case harden it. Which of the following is not an ore of aluminium? A. Trucite, B. Coolant, C. alunite, D. cryolite. The correct answer is trucite. Boiler draught of 10 mm water column is equivalent to A. 1 kg FM2, B. 10 kg FM2, C. 10 kg FMM2, D. 1 kg FMM2. The correct answer is 10 kg FM2. The fugacity of liquid water at 298 K is approximately 3171 Pa. Considering the ideal heat of vaporization as 43,723 jgm/mole, its fugacity at 300 K would be A. 3171 Pa, B. 3567 Pa, C. 1.01 x 105 Pa, D. 5000 Pa. The correct answer is 3567 Pa. The leg of a barometric leg pump is longer than the Toricellian leg, which is about meters. A1, B5, C34, D10. The correct answer is 10. Commonly employed coolant for high-pressure turbogenerator is A. Air, B. Carbon dioxide, C. Hydrogen, D. Water. The correct answer is hydrogen. Slight displacement of a floating body in liquid makes it to oscillate about its A. center of pressure, B. center of gravity, C. metacenter, D. center of pressure. The correct answer is metacenter. Buoyancy force depends on the liquid, A. depth of immersion in, B. displaced mass of, C. surface tension of, D. viscosity of. The correct answer is displaced mass of. Encyclopedia of Chemical Technology has been A. authored by Kirk-Othmer, B. edited by Perry and Chilton, C. edited by Kirk-Othmer, D. authored by Perry and Chilton. The correct answer is edited by Kirk-Othmer. Statistical quality control was developed by an American scientist during World War II. A. Walter Schubert, B. Frederick Taylor, C. John Wright, D. Woolmeyer. The correct answer is Walter Schubert. Production of a hollow product by inflation of a tube or parison is called the process. A. blow molding, B. calendering, C. extrusion, D. injection. The correct answer is blow molding. A spark ignition petrol engine has A. throttle valve, B. carburetor, C. both A, B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A, B. Out of the following, the highest EMF for a given temperature is generated by the thermocouple. A. chromel alumel, B. iron constantan, C. platinum rhodium, D. copper constantan. The correct answer is iron constantan, which is the only metal that exists in liquid state at room temperature. A. sodium, B. mercury, C. lithium, D. strontium. The correct answer is mercury. An approximately process exemplifies the flow of a gas through a very long pipe of uniform cross-section. A. adiabatic, B. isothermal, C. isentropic, D. isochoric. The correct answer is isothermal. A metal having a Poisson's ratio 0.3 is elastically deformed under uniaxial tension. If the longitudinal strain 0.8, then the magnitude of thickness strain is A. 0.8, B. 0.8, C. 0.08, D. 0.24. The correct answer is 0.24. The quantity of electricity required to deposit 1 gm equivalent of any substance is 1 A. ampere, B. coulomb, C. microfarad, D. Faraday. The correct answer is Faraday. Surface tension is due to the forces A. viscous, B. adhesive, C. cohesive, D. difference between adhesive-cohesive. The correct answer is difference between adhesive-cohesive. At absolute zero temperature for any reaction involving condensed phases, Ag0H0, BH0S0, CS0E0, DS0CP0. The correct answer is S0E0. Metals in general have a low value of thermal. A. conductivity, B. diffusivity, C. inertia, D. all ABC. The correct answer is inertia. Of test specimens is not involved in any hardness testing method. A. fracture, B. indentation, C. wear, D. scratch. The correct answer is fracture. Out of the following, the most ductile material is A. Mild steel, B. Copper, C. Nickel, D. Aluminium. The correct answer is mild steel. What happens when SO2 is passed through a solution of H2S in water? A. Precipitation of sulfur takes place. B. H2SO3 is formed. C. Oleum is formed. D. None of these. The correct answer is precipitation of sulfur takes place. Which of the following will resist maximum shock vibration without cracking? A. Gray cast iron, B. White cast iron, C. Malleable iron, D. Graphite. The correct answer is malleable iron. Surface tension of a liquid. A is due to intermolecular forces of cohesion. B decreases with rise in temperature. C is responsible for the spherical shape of an isolated liquid drop. D. All ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. For dynamic strain measurement, the Wheatstone bridge used is of type A. Voltage sensitive null, B. Voltage sensitive deflected, C. Current sensitive deflected, D. None of these. The correct answer is voltage sensitive deflected. Which drug is made from vegetables? A. Penicillin, B. Aspirin, C. Quinine, D. Insulin. The correct answer is quinine. Which of the following are made out of the carbon steel having carbon content of 0.9 to 1? A. Small punches, broaches, reamers and springs, B. Cutlery, screws, rivets and files, C. Mandrels, twist drills, small lathe tools and razors, D. Forgings like camshaft, structural steel plate, threading dies and drawing dies. The correct answer is small punches, broaches, reamers and springs. Material of construction of surveying metallic tapes is which has low coefficient of expansion, enough strength? A. Constant 10, B. Invar, C. Pewter metal, D. Monel metal. The correct answer is Invar. Welded joint is superior to riveted joint in respect of ease of fabrication, weight and strength. Which of the following joints is the most suitable for pipes carrying fluids under high pressure and temperature? A. Flanged joint, B. Expansion joint, C. Bell and spigot joint, D. None of these. The correct answer is expansion joint. Silicon percentage in acid-resistant cast iron is about A. 4, B. 8, C. 14, D. 20. The correct answer is 4. Thermal expansion of solid is employed in the temperature measurement by A. Bimetallic thermometer, B. Thermocouple, C. Mercury thermometer, D. Resistance thermometer. The correct answer is bimetallic thermometer. Stress and strain are related by elastic constants for a linearly elastic homogeneous isotropic material. A1, B2, C3, D4. The correct answer is 2. The behavior of a metal specimen which when plastically strained in tension reduces its yield stress in compression and vice versa is termed as the A. Work hardening, B. Botching effect, C. Creeping effect, D. Stress recovery effect. The correct answer is Botching effect. Function of fusible plug in a boiler is to A. Drain out water and sludge from the boiler during repair, B. Put off fire in the furnace when water level in the boiler falls to unsafe limit, C. Guard the boiler in case of abnormal rise in steam pressure, D. All ABC. The correct answer is put off fire in the furnace when water level in the boiler falls to unsafe limit. What is the range of tempering temperature C for most of the materials? A. 75-100, B. 200-300, C 350 450. D 500 600. The correct answer is 200 300. Absorptivity of a gray body varies with the A. Wavelength of the incident ray, B. Temperature, C. Both a, B, D. Neither a nor B. The correct answer is neither a nor B. In radiative heat transfer, a gray surface is the one which has A. Emissivity independent of wavelength, B. Gray appearance to the eye, C. Zero reflectivity, D. Equal brightness in all directions. The correct answer is emissivity independent of wavelength. Overheating of satellites during re-entry to Earth is controlled by A. Thick insulation, B. Ceramic lining, C. Cooling by flow of air over the surface, D. None of these. The correct answer is cooling by flow of air over the surface. The most abundant metal present in the Earth's crust is A. Iron, B. Copper, C. Titanium, D. Aluminium. The correct answer is aluminium.